And we start with the debt limit. The federal government has a $31.4 trillion borrowing limit that will reach that today. It's the job of Congress to raise that ceiling in order to continue paying America's bills. But with no legislation in sight, the Treasury Department will begin resorting to extraordinary measures to keep the nation from a catastrophic default. And there's any possibility of a deal, Willie? I don't think so.
Someday. Probably not this day, though. Let's bring in congressional reporter for The Hill, Michael Schnell, here on set with us. Good to see you, Michael. And NBC News senior political reporter Sahil Kapoor live on Capitol Hill. Sahil, I'll start with you. So Treasury Secretary Yellen has expressed today, Thursday, as a day of some urgency when the country meets its debt limit. Are you seeing any of that urgency on Capitol Hill?
Not at this moment, Willie. Today is the day that the U.S. hits its statutory debt limit. That's according to a recent letter by Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. It's not time to panic just yet because Treasury can use what it calls extraordinary measures to continue paying the bills. That's the equivalent of looking for cash in the drawers and the couches, and Treasury tends to be pretty good at knowing where that cash is stashed. They believe it'll last until at least early June. Then Congress is going to have to act to prevent an economic calamity. And on Capitol Hill, it is difficult to see how that happens at this moment. Republicans have taken control of the House. They feel empowered, and they're making a host of demands in terms of budgetary concessions as a price for raising the debt limit. It's something we've seen in the past. And for the moment, President Biden is making to Republicans the same offer that Michael Corleone made to Senator Pat Geary in The Godfather, which is nothing. He does not believe this should be negotiable. He says there should be no strings attached in order to get this done. Now, Speaker McCarthy, who is leading the push for some concessions on this, has said, quote, a debt limit increase with no strings attached, he says, is, quote, totally off the table. He argues that the federal government's spending should be curtailed to save programs like retirement programs from bankruptcy. He says, quote, let's sit down and find a place that we can protect Medicare and Social Security for future generations. Let's put our house in order. Now, Democrats have seized on this to attack Republicans as plotting to cut Medicare and Social Security benefits. They say that should be completely outside the bounds of this conversation in any way. The next step is likely to, for Speaker McCarthy to see what, if anything, can get 218 votes in the House. What can he pass with his narrow majority and then put pressure on Senate Democrats and the White House? It's not clear what that is. There's a host of conservative lawmakers who have made demands, but there's no specific policy proposal, much less one that can get the votes. One other problem for Kevin McCarthy, we saw just in the last 24 hours this back and forth unfold. Congressman Andy Biggs said in a tweet, let's put this on the screen, quote, we cannot raise the debt ceiling. Democrats have carelessly spent our taxpayer money and devalued our currency. They've made their bed, so they must lie in it, unquote. The White House came back at that and said, Congressman Biggs is dead wrong to actively support the ruin of millions of American households, 401k plans, and small businesses, all in the name of scorched earth partisanship. That's according to White House spokesman Andrew Bates. You can see the battle lines developing here. It's hard to know how this gets resolved, but one way or another, Congress is going to have to act, or the U.S. could, for the first time in its history, default on its debt.
And, of course, Republicans like Congressman Biggs now finding their debt and deficit hawkishness again after 4 years under Donald Trump exploding the debt. NBC's Sahil Kapoor from Capitol Hill this morning. Sahil, thanks so much.